Hello, I think that's going to be my catchphrase now, isn't it? Hello, dach chi'n iawn? I'm hoping you're okay. Welcome back to my channel. This is Crefftau Ceridwen, and today we're going to be doing something a little bit different, something that I'm kind of like going to hide from my other half, because I've just got one of these. So, as we all know, it's an investment and it keeps the house warm and it's kind of my happy place. So I'm dead excited to show you what I've got in the bag. But then again, I know I'm going to use all of it sooner or later, so it's never a waste. I've got an unboxing from a company called Hobby, based in Denmark. I try and locally source my wool. For this shawl is, for example, made from wool from Wales, but it's really difficult sometimes when you're just starting up to be able to afford the time, and working full time to be able to afford the time to go and meet the people who spin yarn and spin wool around you. I've got a really good shop in Crefftau who do my serda, and can't remember what the name of the shop is now, but she's always very accommodating when I go in and buy my jewel spun. So I'd rather shop local, but unfortunately at the moment this is where we are. Going on the website in the evening is a bit of an addiction. So I'll show you what I've got, shall I? So the first one I've got here is one that I've bought for myself. It's called the Wheel of Alpaca, and I can't even describe how squishy. This is absolutely beautiful. The colour is called Pretty Graceful. I would love to be able to do something for myself. This is pretty expensive normally, but I think I got it for half price. It was £15.90 when I bought it on the website, and I'm not sure what that converts to into dollars. I would say that is a 3 weight. It requires like a 4.5mm hook, which is, you know, quite small, but it would make a wonderful wearable, something that you can wear on your skin. For your £15.90, I'm sure it's £30 normally, but they do deals quite often. This is 940mm. What is that in grams? It does say there, I think. What it is in grams, 250 grams, and it's 80% acrylic and 20% alpaca. Now, poor people like me, we can't afford to buy like alpaca very often because it's quite expensive, but this feels, you can tell why it's expensive. It's all fluffy and smooshy and I just want to squish it. So that's the first one. That's the Wheel of Alpaca. The next one I got was for a shawl that I've seen a pattern that I really like for, and I think I might make this one for a shop. It's quite an intricate shawl, and this is something that I've used before, and really liked it. So this is called Twister Glitter. It's got sparkly bits in it. How fun is that? And all of these twisters, they have like that pull in the middle, so you can pull it from the middle without making a mess. They still make a mess later on, but we'll sort of like hide that, I think. We'll hide over it. This is in the colourway Cabaret. Now, Hobby have all got numbers on their colourway, so this is colourway number 41. This one is 53% cotton and 43% acrylic, and then you've got the little bits in it as well, which make up the 4% polyester. As I've said, I've used this one before for a really intricate shawl. You get, I'm not sure what the meterage, I have told you the meterage on it. I think I have. So it makes a decently sized shawl. It's 1093 meters, and I'm not sure whether you can see that colour gradient. It goes from purple on the side there, which will be the outside of your shawl, because you go out, you work from the inside. So you start with the blue, then you go to aqua, then you go to like aqua and pink, then to this pink colour, and then to purple. I have to say, working with this is absolutely amazing, because I'll get onto the cottons in a minute. I love working with cotton, but they do hurt your hands after a while. So this one was £16.60 when I bought it. They do have sale on it quite often, but I think it's normally £30, so I wouldn't buy it normally because I'm poor. I keep saying I'm poor. I should stop that because I'm not. I've got everything that I need in this life, which is a nice thing to be able to say, isn't it? The next one I got, again, because they were on sale, I think I've bought them in bulk. I'm going to put that one down there so you can't see what I'm doing, is the plain twister, the ombre twister. So this one's called, isn't that beautiful, that graduation in there? It's called Shadow Rose. Now these are a little bit different in composition to the ones with the sparkles in it. This one's 55% cotton and 45% acrylic. You work this with a 3.5mm needle, which is a tiny, tiny, tiny needle, which hurts your hands when you don't want to use it for too long. So don't use them for too long. But this is much nicer than working with cotton, because 100% cotton, because it's a mix. It's 55% cotton, 45% acrylic. But look at that colour. So think about your work. You start with the one in the middle. And these have got a pull in there somewhere as well. I'm not going to go looking for it, but you start in your middle and work your way out. So the outside edge of your shawl will be black. You could also do quite a nice hexy cardigan with this one. So it'll start like red underneath your armpit, and then you'll work out and end up with black where your buttons should be on the outside. I could really fancy trying it, but I need a couple of them, and at the moment all I'm doing is concentrating on stuff for the shop, not for myself, sadly. I haven't made myself a lot of things. I just keep selling stuff. People fancy them and tell me they're going to pay me for them. So obviously, you know, that's what we're doing, isn't it? Next one is this one. Oh, it's the ice sculpture colour. So if you have a look at that, it goes from icy blue in the middle, all these different types of colour blue, out to the darker blue in the middle, out to the darker blue, and that would also, you know, if you like your blues, come on. That is such a lovely colour. Same composition as the Shadow Rose, 55% cotton, 45% acrylic. You get a whopping 1,093 metres in it, and these are £15.50. Now, with the cotton blend, there is another one that I use, a cotton blend. I'm getting to the bottom of the bag now. And I've bought 3 different variants of this one, so I'll just get them all out for you. It's called, now forgive me if I'm pronouncing it incorrectly, azalea. Azalea is a flower, I think. So I bought 3 different colours of this one because, again, at the moment on the website they're half price. So I thought, you know, I'm going to be able to use them. I'm going to be able to make some pretty things with them. I decided that I would just get them and make pretty things. So this one, look at the colours on these. They're so pretty. We'll start with this one. This one is Pink Delight. So you go out from the very soft pink. Again, you've got the pull from the middle, which is beautiful because that's always really handy. When you pull from the middle, you make less of a mess instead of your cake collapsing on you. So, oh, I've just pulled that off. I'm going to be stuck. I'm going to try and stick it back on in a minute. So that's 52% cotton, 48% acrylic. This is beautiful stuff to work with. You can make a decent sized shawl with it. You could also make a decent sized shirt with a couple of them. This one's called the Pink Delight, which is colourway 2. This is for a 3.5 to 4mm needle. And you get 874 yards in it, which is 800 meters, which can make a decent length shawl. Not as big as the twister, obviously, but they're half the price. So that one's called Pink Delight. Look at that. Purple's my favourite colour. So you can see there quite clearly that it goes out from a light purple to a really dark purple. I can't remember what this one's called, but it's lot 422. And then you've got the sapphire one, which I love as well. I'm not really a greeny bluey person, but look at that. Isn't it just gorgeous? You know, and these are quite squishy, you know, they're not like the cotton. For summer, obviously people want cotton, so I also make stuff in cotton. I've already got an order for a shawl in one of the colours that I've got here, so I'm going to be making them. I've got the 100% cotton, which is here. I'll just get that one out of the way. And this one. Now I've got an order for a skull shawl, Lost Souls, which is a wonderful pattern from Maria. Oh, I can't remember her name, but I'll link that down in the bottom. It's not my pattern, it's a pattern that I make quite regularly for other people. Now this is called Cotton King Sultan. Now this is something I use all the time. It's an untwisted cotton. I would say that is a, you know, it's a 3-ply or 4, it's a 4-ply. Can you see that? I hope you can. It's again got the easy start pull. It's very, very thin. It can be quite difficult to work with if you're not used to working with untwisted yarns. This one is called Dusty Rose. This one is the one I'm going to make the Lost Souls shawl in. So it'll start at the top. It'll start with this really light pink and work its way out down to the bottom to the dark pink. This is £8.40. It's 100% cotton. Wonder where the cotton's from. Does it say that? Because it's usually made in Turkey. Oh, this one's made in India. Okay. I would like to find some stuff made in Wales. That would be wonderful. I did find some wool made in Wales to make this one, but it was dead expensive. Worth it though. Worth every penny. This one should be worked on a 3.5 to 4mm. This one's just nuts. I bought it because I thought it looked nuts. I'll make something, you know, very LGBT pride in there. I think that is, or QT, I've got the QT off. But I love those colours. Like, we've got Mardi Gras in Bangor coming up, so I will probably, well, I'll try and make myself something to wear there to support them. Or I can make something to sell on my website. And this again was £8.40. Cotton Kings there, 100% cotton. The last thing I've got in my bag, I think, I'm running out of room on my desk now, which is really good, bear with me, is Friends Wheel. It's a Friends Wheel. Now, I've not used this before, but it looks really thin and really intimidating. But look at that colour. It's called Rainy Sunset, this one. This one requires a bit of a thicker needle, 4 to 4.5. Again, you get 1,000 meters and 250 grams in there. I would say that that is on par to being like a sports weight. It's very thin. Is it comparable to the Twister? If it is, that would be good, because I like working with Twister. Twister's not too thin. I much prefer working with chunky yarns, but at the moment I've got, obviously we're moving into summer now, and we won't be using the chunky yarns until later on in the year. So yeah, that's what I have in my little bag for you. I'll come back to my face now. So that was it. If you like what you've seen, if you like what you saw, then head over to Hobie. If you like what I make with them, then head over to my website, which is www.crefftauceridwen.com, for my little shop. It's still a work in progress. I know my pictures are still a bit bad. I'm working on it. I'm not sure what I'm doing, so I am winging this online business thing completely. If you do like this shawl's for sale. Little thing I'll mention is I now have my own tags. Look, pasta. I now have my own tags. But if you want to carry on growing with me, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one, yeah? Welsh word for the day today is croeso, which means welcome. Croeso. See you soon. Ta-da!